Why is it that, sometimes, you push yourself harder when you fail, but freeze when you succeed? There's this strange resistance you feel, almost like something inside you pulls away from success. You're not lazy, and you're certainly not afraid of working hard. So why does reaching your full potential feel like a threat? Imagine this. You're standing on the edge of something big. A promotion at work, an exciting new opportunity, or even a personal milestone. You've put in the work, you've made progress, and you can see the finish line. But as you approach it, something happens. Your energy shifts. Instead of feeling excited, you feel drained, anxious, or even disconnected from your own goals. You start thinking of ways to sabotage your own success. Maybe you start procrastinating, maybe you second-guess everything you've done. The closer you get to success, the farther you seem to pull away. In moments like these, it's easy to think that something's wrong with you. That maybe you just don't have the courage, or maybe you're just self-sabotaging for no reason. But deep down, you might know that it's not laziness, it's something much more complex. You see, this pattern often appears when you're about to step into a version of yourself that feels unfamiliar. A version of you that demands more responsibility, more visibility, more attention. Suddenly, that version of yourself feels like a burden. Like an identity that doesn't fully fit. It's as if success is asking you to change in ways that feel unsettling, even though it's supposed to be a good thing. But here's the thing. This isn't a flaw in you. It's an adaptation. A psychological defense. It's a natural reaction to the fear of change, not the fear of failure. You're not broken, and you're not self-sabotaging because you don't care. Your brain is simply protecting you from something it perceives as a threat. And that threat isn't failure, it's what success could mean about who you are. What you're experiencing isn't something that's wrong with you, it's a psychological mechanism that everyone faces at some point. The fear of success isn't about wanting to fail, it's about what success demands from us. New roles, new identities, and sometimes, new expectations we don't feel ready to meet. Your brain works like a highly efficient pattern recognition machine. It's constantly searching for patterns from past experiences and trying to make sense of the world based on what has happened before. This is where the fear of success comes from. Think of your brain as a sort of mental thermostat. When things are going well, you start moving toward growth, but your brain likes familiarity. It wants to maintain the comfortable temperature you've set in your life. When success comes along, it challenges that temperature, trying to heat things up beyond what's familiar. But here's where the fear kicks in. When your brain detects something unfamiliar, like a big life change, it perceives this as a potential danger. It's not a conscious fear, it's an automatic response, based on your brain's need to keep things stable. The amygdala, which is responsible for processing emotions, signals danger, even when that danger is success itself. It's like this. Imagine you're driving down a road you've been on 100 times before, but suddenly, the road forks and you're forced to take a new path. Even though you know the new path may lead to something better, you still hesitate. That hesitation is your brain's attempt to protect you from the unknown. So, how can you move past this fear of success without feeling like you're sabotaging yourself? Here are 5 steps grounded in psychology that can help you break free from this self-imposed limit. Step 1. Identify the hidden fear behind success. Start by acknowledging that success triggers more than just excitement. Ask yourself, what about this success scares you? Is it the pressure to live up to expectations? Is it the fear of changing who you are? Why it works. This step allows you to consciously reframe your thoughts. The brain's natural fear response is triggered by uncertainty, but identifying the source of your fear makes it easier to handle. Real-life example, you might feel anxious about a promotion because, deep down, you're afraid of being judged or not being able to live up to the new expectations. Recognizing this allows you to address those fears rather than letting them control you. Step 2. Break the big goal into smaller, familiar steps. Instead of diving headfirst into your new success, break it into manageable pieces. Start with small, achievable goals that feel more comfortable and less intimidating. Why it works. The brain responds better to gradual changes. By taking it slow, you're giving your brain the time it needs to adapt to the new temperature without overwhelming it. Real-life example. If you've just been promoted to a management position, instead of trying to master everything at once, focus on one small task. Maybe having your first team meeting or setting up a simple system to organize your responsibilities. Allow yourself to feel uncomfortable. It's important to accept that discomfort is part of the growth process. Every time you move into a new role, your brain is learning to adjust. Embrace the discomfort rather than resisting it. Why it works. The discomfort you feel is actually a sign of growth. The more you expose yourself to these small discomforts, the more your brain will learn to tolerate them, and the less fear you'll feel when stepping into new challenges. Real-life example. You might feel nervous about presenting your ideas to a bigger group. Instead of avoiding it, allow yourself to feel the nerves. The more you push through, the less intimidating it becomes next time. Step 4. Rewire your narrative around success. Start viewing success as an opportunity for change and growth, rather than a pressure-filled responsibility. Shift your perspective from "success means I'm not good enough" to "success means I am evolving." Why it works. Cognitive reframing is one of the most powerful tools for changing how we react to stressors. When you reframe your thoughts around success, you activate different areas of the brain associated with motivation and self-worth. Real-life example. If you're avoiding success because of the fear of being unworthy, reframe it by reminding yourself that success doesn't define you, it's just one part of your journey. Step 5. Celebrate small wins and reinforce progress. Success often feels overwhelming because we fail to acknowledge small steps forward. When you achieve something, even a small win, take time to celebrate it. Why it works. Celebrating small wins reinforces positive behaviors and triggers dopamine, the brain's reward chemical. This helps your brain associate success with positive feelings, making it easier to embrace it in the future. Real-life example. If you've just made a breakthrough in a project, take a moment to reflect on the hard work it took to get there. Acknowledging this reinforces the feeling of accomplishment and builds a positive cycle of success. Think of your brain as a garden. Each new step in success is a seed you're planting. At first, it may feel awkward and unfamiliar, like something you're not ready for. But with care, attention, and time, those seeds will grow into something more natural, something you can comfortably call your own. It's not about forcing yourself to fit into a new version of you. It's about allowing yourself the space to evolve, gradually, without fear. Success doesn't have to be something you chase or fear. It can be something you gently grow into, one step at a time. Just remember, every challenge is an invitation to become more of yourself, even if it feels like you're losing something along the way. And in the quiet of your own thoughts, you can always hear the truth. You're more than capable of stepping into who you're meant to be.